Welcome to Yuri Collects and Happy New Year everyone. It's time to kickstart the year with some flea market stuff, so let's get going. Okay, a rental videotape of In the Name of the Father, starring Daniel Day-Lewis and Emma Thompson. Looks good, tape is there. Yeah, this one is coming with me. Okay, a DVD release of the movie Devil. I haven't seen this one, so yeah. Okay, more VHS. What's this? The Wizard Opera. Some sort of live recording of an event. Time to flip through the vinyl section. There could be some hidden treasures here, but it's not really looking good. My Fair Lady. But no. Okay, the toy section. Okay, here are some Lego stuff. But they are pretty overpriced. Or at least for me. Pass. A box filled with toys and just 50 cents each. Time to check if there's some hidden treasures. And let's check the electronics department. What's this? Maybe some sort of mini PC? Haven't seen this one before. Alright, that's a wrap for Goodwill. Let's move on. Next up is Kirpputori Napakymppi. Let's see if this is a bullseye or not. That's a weird looking Pikachu. Toy? Case? I don't know. Okay, this is more like it. Tekken Tag Tournament for PlayStation 2. I don't have this one. And there's no disc inside. Of course. It's a pretty small place, but there's quite a lot of stuff in here. More digital cameras, but yeah, I don't have a use for it, so pass. Okay, some vinyl records. Maybe there's some good ones in here. Looks like they are pretty much all Finnish music, so no thanks. Some Blu-ray movies, but nothing too exciting. Maybe there's something behind these. Some old war documentary VHS tapes. Not really my cup of tea. Hey, it's the Indiana Jones and Temple of Doom VHS tape. This is the normal one and I already have a rental video, so pass. Looks like this is a sealed vinyl record. Seems like an album by a local band. Interesting. This seller at one point sold some Sega Dreamcast magazines and some other stuff, but seems to be more DVDs and PlayStation 2 games nowadays. Well, there seems to be some VHS tapes as well, but maybe not for me this time. Let's check the PlayStation 2 games just in case there's good ones, but doesn't seem like it. Pretty basic stuff. And the back room seems to be filled with furniture and paintings. Okay, time for me to go to the next place. Time to check out Satumaa Flea Market, which opened just recently. The place looks super clean and well organized. Okay, some horror DVDs. Let's see if there's any good ones. Creep Show. Yeah, this was a classic, but I think I already have this one. Some good vinyl records. Sam 69, Dead Kennedys, Music for the Nations singles album. But the prices are maybe a bit too high for me this time. Okay, some more DVDs. Okay, a lot of DVDs. Some interesting ones here as well. Sauna, a Finnish horror film. I mean, the title is about as Finnish as it can get. Disc seems to be in great condition as well. And it's only 40 cents. I'm definitely taking this one. Nice. RoboCop collection. includes all the 3 RoboCop films on DVD. I haven't got this one, so definitely picking this one up. And also the Raid Redemption. And it's still sealed and in a slipcase. Nice. And Machete Blu-ray. Wow, this is a good one. Whoa, a vintage Hello Kitty pencil case. Needs some cleaning up, but overall it's in pretty decent shape. I have also a Super Mario version similar to this. Seems like there are these small rooms that are filled with paintings and some random stuff. Old Hercules action figure. Overall, pretty nice little flea market. Definitely worth the visit. Next up, Salvation Army. Let's see if there's any good stuff in these. I can see an old Viewmaster with some discs. And more camera stuff. But nothing too exciting. Let's see if there's any old board games here. Cute little Pelle puzzle. A Lotus board game made by Ravensburger. Never seen this one before. And there's more vinyl records here. Some compilations. Disco Ape. Looks ridiculous. Maybe I'll just hide it in the back. Children's movie section. And it seems to have Rambo? I'll better move it up here. Well, that was all for Salvation Army. On to the next one. Time to visit Parik Ekoma, a recycling center. This is the place where Goodwill used to be. Let's see if there's any good games here this time. One time I found some Pokemon GameCube games here for €1 each. Let's check out the DVD section as well. It's a pretty big place and has a lot of stuff, including clothes, furniture and kitchenware. There's some electronics section as well, but nothing for me this time. Okay, final stretch. It's the Ihana Kirppis. There's a lot of people here. It's a pretty small place and mostly filled with children's clothes. I have found some interesting stuff from here before, like the American Ninja collection. Nothing too exciting this time. Okay, some vinyl records, but you have to buy the whole box, and there's nothing too exciting ones in this one. Well, there's this one weird looking Marge Simpson figure, but no thanks. Okay, I think I'm done for today. Time to head back home. Okay, let's start with the vinyl records first. So I found these 2 jazz compilations from 2 different places, and it seems like this Cursio I Gigante del Jazz is Italian series of jazz records, and there's as you can see from 1 to 100 different records belong to this series, and there are names like Louis Armstrong, Ella Fitzgerald, Duke Ellington, Ray Charles, and so on. Lots of famous people performances in here in these records, and I found the numbers 34 and 47, and 34 is featuring Erskine Hawkins, Charlie Barnett and Bud Freeman, and here you can see the inlay, so everything is in Italian, And these are like live performances, apparently. Haven't listened to these ones yet. And then the 47 is featuring Vernon Story, Johnny Harris, Rex Stewart, and Sandy Williams. And here you can see the inlay from this one as well. And both the records look like never been played. So they are in like super nice condition. No scratches at all, just some dust on the surface. And this was €1, and this was, as you can see, 50 cents. So €1 and 50 cents together combined. Definitely a thumbs up for the jazz collection. I've been collecting more and more like these jazz records and been learning to listen to jazz as well. So interesting to put this on the vinyl player and hearing what kind of performances are recorded into these two. Next one, we have two VHS tapes. These were both found in Goodwill, different Goodwills actually. So In the Name of the Father, this is a rental case. As you can see, it's a bit bigger than Ghost in the Shell, which is like the normal standard release. Both really nice condition. It's been ages since the last I saw Ghost in the Shell. I'm not sure if I've seen the In the Name of the Father before, but it's featuring Daniel Day-Lewis and Emma Thompson. It's from 1993. I'm not actually completely sure if this was one of the films that Daniel Day-Lewis won an Oscar for. Might be. At least it's saying Oscar winner Daniel Day-Lewis. But yeah, some sort of 70s Belfast related film. And this was sort of like, if I remember correctly, this is based on like true story. So definitely checking this one out later on. And then we have, of course, Ghost in the Shell, one of the classic anime films, together with like Akira. And it's been like, I don't know, 20 years since the last time I saw this or something. So can't wait to put this on the VHS player and see how it plays. Definitely one of the best finds from the trip yesterday. And I mean, these were both from Goodwill and they were like 20 cents each. So, you know, not even a half euros for these two. So definitely like 2 thumbs up for these awesome VHS finds and nice additions to the ever-growing VHS collection. So good stuff. And next we have some Blu-ray and DVD releases. All of these were found from the same place, Satumaa Kirpis, which was a new place for me. This was my first visit there, and based on these, I'm probably gonna visit that place a bit more often. First, right off the bat, Robert Rodriguez Machete Blu-ray, starring Danny Trejo, Steven Seagal, Michelle Rodriguez, Jessica Alba, and Robert De Niro. I can't remember if I've seen this, but can't wait. Actually, I remember seeing this one, but it's been quite a while since, and I can't really remember everything about the film, but you know, restricted for everybody under 18. And this was one of the trailers in the Grindhouse films by Rodriguez and Tarantino, and it was eventually made into a film as well. Likewise, the Thanksgiving, and I think there was one more as well. But anyways, 40 cents, super nice. Then we have Devil. Haven't seen this one either, but it's the premise is interesting because there's like 4 or 5 people are trapped in an elevator, and apparently one of them is the devil. And been wanting to see this one for a while, but now I have it on DVD, so we're checking it out. Then we have some box collection as well. So we have Mafia collection, includes The Road to Perdition, Hoffa, Miller's Crossing, and Al Capone. And this is a nice big 4-disc case like this, and 4 films, 40 cents each. Road to Perdition is fine, very nice film. And mafia films are always fun to watch and interesting, so curious to see those. Other ones. Then we have RoboCop. This was especially nice to find because I don't have RoboCops on disc. I have only the VHS, the Finnish VHS versions, which are heavily cut. So this includes RoboCop, RoboCop 2, and RoboCop 3. And the RoboCop is actually also the director's cut. So this is the release itself. And then again, 40 cents for this compilation. Okay, it's DVD, could be Blu-ray or 4K, but I mean, 40 cents, you can't really complain about the price. So it's a nice one. Then we have The Raid Redemption, the best action movie in decades. Got some 5-star reviews here. And this is from 2011. It's an Indonesian. The language is Indonesian. Apparently, this is a very good action film. I'm sorry, I haven't seen it yet, but now I have the DVD, so have to pop it in someday. And I mean, this is shrink wrapped and seems to have some sort of like slip case as well. Cool. Now it's in the collection. And then finally, we have Sauna, which is Finnish horror film starring Ville Virtanen, Viktor Klimenko, and who else is here because the sticker is a bit blocking. Tommi Eronen, yes, and Kari Ketonen and people like that. So Finnish actors, Finnish horror film directed by A.J. Annila. And I've seen this years and years ago, but this is sort of like this, it's not bloody, but it's more like moody, very dark, very like this sort of like folklore style horror film. And the atmosphere, it's very like atmospheric and all that. I'm not sure if it's like particularly good or anything, but I mean, in Finland we don't get that many like Finnish horror films anyway, so it was when this was released, it was like a pretty big thing back then. And I mean, slipcase and all, and like 2 discs as you saw before. And yeah, 40 cents. Nice finds from the new flea market, so everything 40 cents, so 2 euros for the bunch. So definitely 2 thumbs up. And then finally, this nice pencil case with Hello Kitty theme. These are, I've occasionally found these. These are like vintage Hong Kong, I think, is the place where these were made. But I mean, vintage pencil case. One of the previous ones that I found was Super Mario themed, and this is Hello Kitty. Of course, it needs a bit of a cleanup, but I mean, these are like iconic and cute, super cute pictures. And apparently, we have some pencils and rubbers here, erasers, which are, you know, from the like the previous owner apparently. So really nice, fun addition, and I'll probably clean this up. Maybe, I'm not sure. I have to ask if my daughters want this or not, or if this is going to be sold at some point. But I mean, if this was 3 euros, but the whole table was minus 50%, so I mean, €1.50 for this one. Can't really, you know, leave it behind. And super nice, cute, vintage stuff. And yeah, that's all. I mean, look at that. That's nice. That is looking really nice. And you know, nice throwback to the school days in the, these were probably from the 80s or something like that. So fun find.